Hey there, listeners! Welcome back to Tell by Bell, the podcast where we tell stories and share perspectives. This season, we're diving into poetry again, specifically the ones from the SPM, English Literature Syllabus, or Code 2206. We'll read them, break them down, and maybe even have a few aha moments together. So, if you love poetry, or even if you're just trying to survive the exam, you're in the right place. Settle in, stay curious, and let's make poetry feel a little less like homework and a lot more like a conversation. So far, we've smiled a little skeptically at Marlowe's passionate shepherd, Dance with Wordsworth's daffodils, and savored the golden glow of Keats' To Autumn. Today, we're shining the spotlight on William Wordsworth's sister, Dorothy. Yes, Dorothy Wordsworth, who's not only the sister of the famous poet William, but she's an incredible writer in her own right. Her journals actually inspired many of William's poems. But today, we're diving into her own poetic voice with Address to a Child During a Boisterous Winter Evening. It feels like the perfect transition, doesn't it? We just basked in the mellow warmth of Keats' To Autumn, and now, like the season's turning, we're stepping into winter, from golden leaves to swirling snow. Nature's water change, if you will, and Dorothy captures this shift beautifully. Now, let me set the mood. Imagine this. It's a stormy night, rain pelting the windows, wind howling like it's auditioning for a horror film, and you're tucked under a blanket with a hot drink. Maybe a cup of cocoa, maybe tea, dealer's choice. That's the vibe Dorothy captures here, the warmth of home against the wildness outside. Actually, it reminds me of how my cat reacts during a storm. The moment thunder rumbles, she's all wide-eyed, meowing like she's filing a formal complaint with the universe before darting under the blanket. And of course, I follow, stroking her fur and staying right there until the sky quiets down. That's basically what Dorothy is doing here. Talking to a child, softening the storm with words. Alright, without further ado, let's hear the poem. What way does the wind come? What way does he go? He rides over the water and over the snow, through wood and through vale and over rocky height, which the goat cannot climb, takes his sounding flight. He tosses about in every bare tree, as if you look up, you plainly may see. But how he will come and whither he goes, there's never a scholar in England knows. He will suddenly stop in a cunning nook and ring a sharp alarum, but if you should look, there's nothing to see but a cushion of snow, round as a pillow and whiter than milk, and softer than if it were covered with silk. Sometimes he'll hide in the cave of a rock, then whistle as shrill as a buzzard cock. Yet seek him, and what shall you find in his place? Nothing but silence in empty space, save in a corner a heap of dry leaves, that he's left for a bed to beggars or thieves. As soon as 'tis daylight tomorrow, with me you shall go to the orchard, and then you will see that he has been there and made a great rout, and cracked the branches and strewn them about. heaven grant that he spare but that one upright twig, that look up at the sky so proud and big. All last summer, as well you know, studded with apples, a beautiful show. Hark! Over the roof he makes a pause, and growls as if he would fix his claws right in the slates, and with a huge rattle drive them down like men in a battle. But let him range round, he does us no harm. We build up the fire, we're snug and warm. Untouched by his breath, see the candle shines bright, and burns with a clear and steady light. Books have we to read, but that half stifled now. Alas, 'tis the sound of the 8 o'clock bell. Come, now we'll to bed, and when we are there, he may work his own will, but what shall we care? He may knock at the door, we'll not let him in, may drive at the windows, we'll laugh at his din. Let him seek his own home, wherever it be. Here's a cozy warm house for Edward and me. Dorothy Wordsworth, addressed to a child during a boisterous winter evening. Isn't that lovely? You can almost hear the fire crackling in the background. Dorothy's voice here is gentle, reassuring. While the storm rages outside, she draws the child's attention to the warmth and safety within. It's such a contrast to Keats' To Autumn, where nature is abundant but mellow. Here, nature's wild side takes center stage, but is framed as exciting rather than threatening. The poem's rhythm feels almost like a lullaby, calming, steady, like someone speaking softly to soothe nervous little ears. And notice how Dorothy personifies the storm. It's not just wind and rain, it's boisterous, like an overexcited child itself. It's playful chaos, not danger. There's also this underlying theme of perspective, how the same storm can feel scary or exciting depending on how it's framed. Remember how in Daffodils, Wordsworth found joy in a simple field of flowers, and in To Autumn, Keats found beauty in the season's quiet decline? Dorothy does the same here, shifting the focus from fear to fascination. But let's not miss the deeper message. The comfort of human connection. The poem isn't just about the storm outside, it's about the warmth of someone taking the time to say, hey, it's alright, we're safe. So what can we take away from all this? Well, storms, literal or metaphorical, are easier to face when someone reminds us that they'll pass. Dorothy's words are like a warm blanket on a cold night. Simple, reassuring, and just what you need. Alright, that's it for today's poem discussion. If you enjoyed this, make sure to tune in next time as we explore another poem from the SPM English literature. Until then, stay curious, stay cozy, and don't let the stormy days get you down. See you next time on Till the Bell. I'm your host, Bella Wee.